Quinton Rampage Jackson has never been shy in his criticism of Jake Paul, even going so far as to accuse the problem child of paying his earliest boxing opponents off to take an L on their records when they faced him. Furthermore, he has even accused him of staging all his knockouts throughout his professional career. Subsequently, the former UFC light heavyweight champion went so far as to suggest that Paul may have bribed his opponents to throw the fight. The YouTuber-turned-boxer has only suffered a loss to professional boxer Tommy Fury but has secured impressive victories on his way to a career record of 8-1. Rampage, himself a former UFC light heavyweight champion, was chatting to Tyron Woodley on his Jackson podcast, when the subject of Jake Paul came up. Rampage asked Woodley, "I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but I know you probably signed an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. But blink twice if that Jake Paul fight was set up." The hilarious moment came when Jackson asked Woodley to blink twice if he was right about his assessment. Tyron jokingly snapped back at him, saying he can't blink because his eyes are too little. But when he was serious in his response, he did mention that he would feel disrespected to have accepted a bribe for the money he got, $2M. However, he did mention that he would have probably done it for about $20 million, proving that, regardless of what actually happened, everybody has a price. A lot of people wonder that, but think about that. If I said to you, "I'm going to pay you $2 million to let this dude beat you," what are you going to do? You're going to feel disrespected. Number 1. That isn't enough money. What I got paid in the Jake fights, for me to do that, I've got to be willing to walk away for good. That's got to set me up for a while. At least not for life, but something like 20-some million, where I can invest it and fall off in the shade. That's what you have to do. Woodley and Paul clashed in the ring twice, both in 2021, with Paul emerging the winner on both occasions. He won via split decision in August, before achieving a 6th-round KO in December. Paul's last in-ring action was earlier this month, making short work of little-known Andre August with a first-round KO in Orlando, Florida. Jackson has been repeatedly critical of Paul's work, claiming the former Disney star's fights are rigged and the suggestion that he is paying his opponents to lose to him is not going down well with critics. Jackson previously said, "Just be honest, I'm a fighter. All his knockouts look kinda set up. He's making a lot of money in there. Right? What if he is telling these guys, he'll give you an extra $2 million if you just get knocked out?" Reactions to this included, "Just a purebred hater, and give Jake Paul his respect." The fact that respected combat voices, such as Rampage Jackson, feel the need even to put the question across is enough of a slight against Paul. For the YouTuber to realize his place in the grand scheme of the sport, Paul can call out Canelo all he wants, but gaining any respect as a boxer would only come if he actually fought genuine bona fide boxing contenders every single fight.